Okay, so module number 3, build your funnel in a day using Lovable. If you have not heard of Lovable, give it a search. If you've used GPT or Claude or any AI tool to write an email or help you answer something, Lovable is the equivalent, but it builds you a website and a landing page. It's incredibly powerful. And so I'll give you the outline on this. So how to launch a high-ticket villa microsite with zero dev work. What you will learn in this model, why every top closer needs a niche funnel, and what that even means, how to build a clean, credible microsite with Lovable in under 60 minutes. I've built out little microsites in literally minutes, but I will teach you how to tweak them and make them look really pro. What to include, villa images, headlines, proof, calls to action, how to angle your funnel towards a niche, such as retreats, golf trips, founders, etc., and how to turn that funnel into a client magnet for yourself. Why funnels matter. Every top closer in the villa system builds their own mini brand. And this goes for travel agents. This goes for the best real estate agents. The name of the game in 2025 here is building your own personal brand. And with online tools, it's easy to leverage this these days. So it gives you credibility, leverage, deal control, and recurring trust with clients and advisors. So you have a way online on your LinkedIn profile, on your socials, that you can say, hey, I'm, Bob's Luxury Villa Service, bobsgolfvillas.com. So it's today's business card is to have a website for yourself, a landing page, a website, and that is the top of your funnel. So we give you the back end, of course. We give you the villas, the concierge, the payouts. We do all the quote unquote business side of things, and you just build your front end, your marketing, your sales tool. Pardon me. Your funnel blueprint. Here's the structure to use in Lovable. So again, I will do pro module courses on Lovable, but go to lovable.com or lovable.io, build a prompt and start to test out how it works. And these are just some basics for your hero section. So your headline, private villas for high-end golf retreats. You could, brand it to your geography. If you live in, in Spain, you could say, Spain private golf villas, or yoga or founder retreat getaways. So I will provide more insight, but how you're going to brand yourself. Sub-headlines, fully staffed luxury estates across the Caribbean, Mexico, Italy, and wherever you're choosing to, try and target clients. And a call to action button, request a shortlist. This is some sort of a submission form on your site where people can actually reach out to you and get to your email. Photos, our properties sell themselves. They're beautiful. So having a grid of photos of the property on your landing page, you can pull these from the VillaCloser photo repositories, and then each showing the location, the peak travel periods for that area when there's really nice weather or something like that, staff, amenities, and then also the average commission you'd earn. And this would be if you were also pitching, obviously, referral partners where you're going to be splitting the commission. Social proof. We will give you social proof that you can use of actual real deals, maybe not that you have closed yourself, but that VillaClosers have closed before. Social proof, also reviews, even if they're reviews from other businesses or services you've done in the past, just showing that people trust you and you have social credibility can go a long way. And then a lead capture form. So Tally, Typeform, or even Calendly are a couple different tools that you can use, so that when someone lands on your page, they land on your Instagram and they say, that's interesting. They click your link to your niche microsite, and they have a way that they can reach out to you. And then calls to action, buttons on websites or clickable elements where they can reach out are super important. So here's a little bit more about a Lovable prompt you can use. So again, Lovable is basically like the Chat GPT for building websites. So you can paste something like this: build me a one-page luxury villa landing page targeted at golf groups. And you can, get really creative. If you enjoy, creativity of fonts and colorways, you can feed this all to Lovable, and it will build you out a website for your niche brand. Here's a couple of tips on how to angle your funnel. So, golf getaways, yoga retreats, founder teams where you're just focusing on executive offsites at staffed Caribbean villas, or partnering with travel advisors. You really want to hone down on your niche, which you should have already thought about as you're building out your landing page. And there's a variety, I keep on mentioning Lovable, there's a variety of different landing page tools you can use, but I suggest Lovable as it works incredibly. So what to do after this video? You should have really, picked your niche angle or honed in on that for now. You can start to build your Lovable funnel with a template. So I would suggest going to Lovable right now and start playing around with even a basic landing page. Maybe test it out by making a website about yourself. Practicing buying a domain and linking the domain to the Lovable website. These are all things that we also include in our pro packages. But that's stuff that you can easily Google or search through AI yourself. And then once you have your site live, share it on LinkedIn, share it in your DMs, submit it to us for review. We'll be more than happy to give you some feedback on your landing page. And that is kind of your first foray into having your personal brand set up. So next up, we have module 4, which is how to submit leads and track your commissions once you are up and running. See you in the next video.